Welcome back, Lovestylers. I'm Misty, and today we're going to be talking about carnivore keto lifestyle on a budget. You do not have to have a lot of money to live this way, to eat this way, to improve yourself from the inside out, and to love your life. Thank you for subscribing, and if it's your first time here, welcome to Lovestyle. So carnivore keto on a budget. It's like, but Misty, I always hear about how you have to eat ribeyes and steak all the time. That's like the main ingredient for a carnivore keto diet. Not true. Not true. I eat a lot of ground beef. We eat a lot of eggs, bacon, pork, chicken wings, chicken thighs. There's so many meats you can have. You can have hot dogs. You know, these are all just examples of the meats you can buy. You do not have to have a lot of money. I'm going to keep stressing this because it's a misconception in the diet community about carnivore keto. Some of you may get triggered in a moment, so you may want to watch a different video if you can't handle it. But if you can handle it, and if you're strong and you want a difference of opinion sometimes, I'm going to give you that today. There are so many ways to make this lifestyle affordable. I'm going to give you some ways right now. Coffee. Let's talk about coffee. A lot of people drink coffee. We drink coffee here at Lovestyle. We try to get organic coffee. This is kind of important. If you can afford it, go for the organic. Do the best you can, but that's not even my point. My point is, do not buy coffee from the store, from Starbucks. Sorry, Starbucks, you're too expensive. I will not buy coffee from Starbucks unless I'm on vacation or something like that. That's different. But on a daily basis, you're spending $3.50 for a coffee that adds up $20 at the end of the week. Make your own coffee. Get yourself a cheap coffee mug that keeps it warm. Bring it into work. Sip on it in the morning or whenever you'd like your coffee. Go to a thrift store if you don't want to pay full price for a coffee cup. They are affordable. Look around. Bring your own coffee. That's one of my first tips for carnivore keto on a budget if you drink coffee. Another tip, this is so obvious, Misty. I know. Take your lunch. Make your lunch. Get up a half hour early. If you have a 9-to-5er like I do, we work here over at Lovestyle. This is not our full-time job. We bring home the bacon. We make our own lunch every day. Yeah, you got to make time for this. Some people call it meal prep. Some people are real big on meal prep. We are big on meal prep, and that means bringing your lunch to work. You have control over what is in your lunchbox. You know, you can bring a troll's lunchbox and be weird. You can bring a nice bagged lunch. Bring your lunch. It sounds old-fashioned. You can make whatever you want. At dinner the night before, make a little bit of extra food, extra meat. You can throw a little veg in there if that's what you like. A string cheese. Maybe some olives, some cottage cheese like I like. I even bring Kerrygold butter with me to work. And I make my lunch. Make your damn lunch. You will save so much money. You know, no one talks about packaged foods that much in the diet community, but I want to talk about it and tell you they're very, very expensive. About 2 weeks ago, I wanted to try a blueberry muffin blueberry muffin cookie or something like that. I couldn't do it. It was like $4 for like maybe 3 or 4 cookies. I said, man, if I'm going to do that, I'll make my own. But these expensive foods, these keto foods they're making now, they still have a bunch of ingredients. Stay away from it. They're expensive because we are talking about budget here. Never mind the dietary risks you'll be taking. But let's talk money here today, like we're talking about the budget thing. Stay away from packaged foods. I accept that pork rinds are affordable. We do the string cheese. I think those are pretty much affordable. But the packaged specialty foods are not going to save you that much money. And you don't want to get addicted to them either. So eating carnivore keto on a budget, things like going out to eat. Do you know how quickly that can add up? If you took all of the times you went out to eat, if you're a regular American, we love to go out to eat. If you add it up, take a month's worth, add up your receipts, you'll be surprised how much money you might spend going out to a restaurant. Now, besides going out to a restaurant right now might not be the best idea for obvious reasons, I'm going to talk about budget reasons. It adds up quickly. And what are you going to get at the restaurant? A piece of chicken, a hamburger, a salad. These are all things you can make at home for a quarter of the price. Stop going out to eat. It's not that good sometimes. That's what gets me. I get offended if I go to a restaurant and I eat something that I could have made better at home on my own with no secret ingredients, no MSG. You don't know where the meat's coming from, these kind of things. Stop going out to eat. Try it for a month. You'll save tons of cash. So let's talk about another way to save money while on carnivore keto. Of course, the obvious. Big bulk stores where they sell big packages of things for cheap. Costco's my favorite. Hello, Costco. You can buy big things of meat there. You have your large things of eggs. Your Kerrygold butter is a great deal. That's probably my number one food that I buy there. We have many other things, nuts, big things of nuts, baggies that you'll be using because you're taking your lunch. Go to the big bulk stores, save some money, buy it at once, save some trips to the store for obvious reasons. Get your bottled water for a great deal. Remember to utilize these things that we have at our disposal. Pay the $50 a year. I say it's worth it. If you haven't considered this and you want to straighten up your life and you want to pull in the budget a little bit, and make this a lifestyle you can sustain, consider big bulk membership stores for this. So let's talk about one of my favorite subjects for a minute regarding budgeting properly while on carnivore keto is meat. Well, it's like, Misty, meat is so expensive. Like, steaks are a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. I don't make a lot of money. Neither do I. Neither do we. We're just regular people trying to make it happen, doing the best we can with what we have. We want to save money, of course. So I have some suggestions. Hamburger meat. That is my go-to. We eat a lot of hamburgers without buns in our life. We have bacon to go with that, some good cheese. I recommend organic cheese. But back to the meats. You got your chicken wings. You want to try to get meats if you can. Start experimenting with this if you never have. Try the meats that are humanely raised. I'm talking grass-fed beef. It might be $1 more. This will change the way you feel, and you don't know it until you do it. Grass-fed beef makes you feel very, very healthy. I can't explain it any other way except try it. You have your free-range chickens. We have a local grocery store here that carries an Amish brand that we like very much. The chicken wings taste fresher. They make you feel better. It's this weird thing that we can't really explain. When you try eating humanely raised meats, you'll notice a difference. You'll lose weight faster. You will feel healthier inside. Some of our favorite meats. You can have hot dogs. Get the all-natural hot dogs. I read a package and it turns out in regular, cheaper hot dogs, they put corn syrup and different ingredients in there. You want to get all natural, 100% beef if you can, or turkey, if that's what you like better. Look at the ingredients on the back of a pack of hot dogs. If you don't believe me, get the all-natural ones. This makes a huge difference. You know, hot dogs are one of those controversial meats. You don't want to eat hot dogs every day. Mix it up. Have a hot dog once a week if that's what you enjoy. You want to get the grill fired up, hamburgers and hot dogs. I think that's what I want tonight. It's 4th of July. So again, we're talking budget here. Some other budget-friendly meats are cube steak. If you've not had cube steak, I find it very, very delicious. It has a great taste. It doesn't take forever to cook like a ribeye does. You know, I'm not a big fan of ribeyes. And other carnivores are going to hate me for this. That's fine. We all have our different way of doing things. I can't afford a lot of ribeyes. You know, with what I make for a living, I really want to do this on a budget or I'm not going to feel good about it. So cube steak is a great affordable steak you can have. It's easy to cook. It takes about 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes per side. You know, one and done. We also like steakums. Steakums can be a very budget-friendly way to enjoy some beef if you're adding a lot of beef to your life. Another way to keep things budget-friendly in your household while on carnivore keto, watch the sales. That seems obvious, I know, but I'm here to remind you of regular stuff. You may have a lot going on. I like to be reminded of things. You know, your mind wanders. Sometimes you forget the basics. Watch the sales in your grocery store that you like to go to. You may find, you know, chuck roast is on sale that week. Grab 2 of them. Put it in your freezer. Make a roast. You can eat off it for a couple of days. Starina agrees, right? You like chuck roast? So chuck roast is a good example. You make a roast. There may only be 2 people in your family. Like in our family here, Andrew and myself, we have enough to bring some lunch the next day for work. It's easier to prepare leftovers. I love leftovers. They even taste better the next day sometimes. And this is another budget-friendly thing. You cook it once. It's time-friendly too, if you think about it. And then you have leftovers to bring to work. And that is very budget-friendly off of 1 roast. So in conclusion today, while eating carnivore keto on a budget, I'm going to rattle through them real quick for you. Bring your own lunch. Don't eat packaged foods. Go to big bulk stores or pay for the membership because it's worth it. Eat humanely raised products and meats especially. Bring your own coffee. Try to get organic if you can. Stay away from restaurants. You don't know what they're putting in the food. And it's sometimes not that great anyway. Make your own food at home. Allow a treat now and then. Some keto desserts. They're all over the internet. I've made plenty of them. Let me know if you want me to make you a special keto dessert, and we'll put it on the show. And enjoy yourself. Remember to exercise, drink a lot of water, include your electrolytes, use pink salt, get some sleep, arise when it gets light out, go to bed when it gets dark out, that circadian rhythm. And enjoy life. Pursue your art. Let's get healthy today. And we thank you for listening to our music. That's Black Eyed Soul. And we also thank you for tuning into Lovestyle. New shows every Monday. Subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell. And we'll see you soon. Peace out.